most of the time that I post, I usually have a whiteboard behind me where I can actually show problems or write down definitions and have notes for them to be able to take. And as they're taking them, they can actually pause, repeat what I just said, or take the time to copy down the notes. This really allows me to open up the classroom time for more interactive things or more hands-on activities, either foldables or labs, based on what they've learned in the blogs. A lot of the times, it's a good thing to do is the vocabulary terms or possibly even sample problems. That way, when they do go home with some homework of problems, they'll have something to refer back to. It really helps with those kids who are slower learners. They have either some sort of learning disability or they have their ELLs, which they need several different times to hear the same thing over and over again so that they can catch on to what's going on in class. Now, I have to struggle, or should I say, I struggle a lot with my pronunciation, but I really try to enunciate as best as I possibly can, and I have to remember to talk slow because I do talk very fast, and I even do this in class, not just when I'm recording myself. So you try to keep the blogs short, no more than 5 minutes, because after 5 minutes they start losing what's going on anyway. And so I really try to keep them, within the 5 minutes. At the most, I think the longest one I've done is about 8 minutes, and that was really taxing. But I had a lot of cute things I was showing them. It dealt with sound, so I was, playing around with some instruments that I had at home. And a lot of times when I do these, I really like doing them at home because it gives them another element that, brings them into your own home. And it kind of, sometimes I have my dog barking in the background, or, my doorbell rings, or, just silly things happen. And they see that I'm really trying to help them out at home as much as I do here at school. So, as you can see, right now I'm in my bedroom. Typically, I don't do them in here. I usually do them in not my living room, my kitchen, because I can hang up my whiteboard, and it's easier just for me to have the table, and that way I can pick things up if I'm going to demonstrate something. And so, hence, they have a view of my whole house by the time they finish. I've only been doing this for a year, but last year they really liked the idea of the blog. A lot of kids really started coming around to it later on in the year, but I did have a lot of positive comments from it. Thanks.